the Douglas County Chamber Expo. We're here for our 2014 annual expo and very excited to be here at Arbor Place Mall. Every year the Chamber is able to come out and give the opportunity to our members to come and just be part of the community. And so we're just really excited to be here once again at the Chamber Expo. Today I have with me Miss Alicia Wilson, and Alicia is with Comcast and Comcast Spotlight. Alicia is also on our Chamber Board of Directors, and as part of the Board of Directors, Alicia is the chairman of this year's expo. Alicia, I know you were involved with the expo last year as well. Can you tell me a little bit about what we're doing here today?
Yes, thank you, Callie. Yes, it's a great way to have our local businesses come out and reach out to the community, basically. You know, we have all different types of businesses here. We have dental offices here. We have WellStar Douglas Hospital here. They're doing health and wellness screenings. We have things for children to do, games. We are also having a fashion show later on today. So.
That's right. You actually created the fashion show last year, and this year we've got a brand new participant, Dillard's, right?
Yes, we're so excited. And let me tell you, it's really hard to go into Dillard's and not want to buy everything in the store.
I noticed that when I was in there, so I understand completely.
Yes, so we have a lot of community volunteers that are actually going to model for us today, and they're modeling all of Dillard's clothing. So we're real excited about that. We have all ages. We have starting out at 9 years old and going all the way up to 80 years old. So
that's great. So really,
yes.
You can shop at Dillard's at any age, right?
Oh yes, definitely. So we're real excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we hope everybody, will enjoy the show.
I'm sure they will. Now, I know that Comcast has been involved for a number of years as one of our sponsors. This year, you all are a silver sponsor here at our event. Can you tell me just a little bit about Comcast and Comcast Spotlight and why you get engaged in the community?
Sure. Well, we love it because, again, it just gets, our local reps in touch with, business owners and, basically residents in this area. We also like to promote the Buy Local campaign that's going on. So, we want to, let people know that we are local people, and we want to have that face-to-face, communication, the one-on-one interaction with the local residents here in Douglas County. So that's why we find that it's very beneficial for us to be here. So.
Well, I know you're very plugged in this community and have been involved in the Chamber and Leadership Douglas and a number of different volunteer coordinated efforts. Y'all just did a Comcast Cares Day, is that correct?
Yes, we did. We had a great turnout for that. We had, over, I think it was like 390 volunteers that day.
That is tons of people who came out. That's great.
Yes, and we, it was actually in coordination with the Share House. They had a 5K fun run. And it was at Boundary Waters Park here in Douglasville. So it was a great day. We filled shoe boxes for a lot of the victims of, abused families for the Share House. So that was even more special for us to be able to reach out and actually, directly affect some people in need in this area. So,
well, as the Chamber President, I want to make sure and tell you thank you for your activity on our board and here in the community running our expo and really coordinating all the efforts here. But Comcast is such a great community partner, so I do want to thank Comcast and Comcast Spotlight for being a sponsor and being active here today and for all of your time.
Thank you. We love being a part of the community and the Chamber. We just feel like it's a great organization, and I just see us being a member and a part of it, forever.
So, well, we love to hear that.
Okay, thanks.
We'll be back in just a moment with more from the Chamber Expo.
Hey, I'm Sarah Ray with the Douglas County Chamber, and we're here at our Business to Community Expo here at Arbor Place Mall. And we're going to wander around and visit with some of our exhibitors and see what kind of businesses and services they have to offer in our community. And right now we're here with Kitty, and she's here from Thunder Zone. And they are a new facility that's coming soon this summer. And why don't you tell everyone a little bit about what Thunder Zone is?
Well, Thunder Zone is a family entertainment center, and we offer everything for family entertainment. We have a full-service restaurant and lounge called JR Sports Bar and Grill. We have laser tag, we have bumper cars, we have 28 lanes of bowling. We offer corporate groups, church groups, family outings. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's something that we're excited about bringing it to Douglasville.
Yeah, we're very excited. I've been seeing the construction and following it on Twitter and Facebook, so it sounds like it's going to be really exciting and fun, and it'll give something for everybody to do. So where are you guys located? When do you plan to open? And if you don't mind giving everybody your contact info so they know where to find you.
Sure, we're going to be opening mid-June. Our address is 3140 Bright Star Road, right there in Douglasville and Douglas Boulevard. And you can contact us at www.thunderzonebowling.com.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and we're very excited to come and play.
We're excited to come to the community.
Yeah, great. And we'll be back with some more exhibitors here soon. Thanks.
We're back here at the 2014 Chamber Expo at Arbor Place Mall, and today we're going to be talking to several of our exhibitors and just learning a little bit about their particular business. I have with me Ms. Kimberly Bridges, and Kimberly, you're the director of the Douglasville Convention and Visitors Bureau. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what the CVB does?
Sure, I would be glad to. Well, we actually serve as kind of a representative for the city. We attend trade shows, we do many things in the community, and also we house the Welcome Center for the city of Douglasville. And so when visitors are coming through town, even new residents come to see us to get information about area attractions in the city of Douglasville, Douglas County, and surrounding area. In addition, we also serve for the state of Georgia as a regional visitor information center, which means we're an extension of a visitor information center that you would see on any interstate when you enter the state of Georgia.
So you can get information at the Douglasville Convention and Visitors Bureau, not just on Douglasville, but anything in the state?
Yes.
Or popular attractions?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. So if I have family that's coming to visit me from Missouri, where I grew up, I would be able to bring them right there on Broad Street. Maybe you should tell people where you're located so that they know where to find you.
Yeah, we're at 6694 East Broad, right off O'Neill Plaza.
Right.
So really easy to find, and we have parking in front. If you can't find parking in front, then of course we have the parking garage back over on Church Street, kind of behind our building, so you can park there, easy access.
Well, and heck, if you're downtown, you can come to the Convention and Visitors Bureau and go eat at Irish Bread Pub or Fabiano's. I mean, you've got lots of options down there.
We do.
So if I had people coming in, what are the most common things that people come into the CVB or the tourism office to do? I know you guys sell Six Flags tickets, I think.
We sell Six Flags tickets. We have any events that are coming up. If people ask us to sell the tickets, for instance, the Summer Sampler's coming up, which kicks off the Hydrangea Festival, we sell tickets to that as well. We have them available. We do have Six Flags tickets available. We have Georgia for local people, and that's mostly local people that come there to purchase those. We offer that as a service so that we can serve the local community, even Georgia Aquarium tickets downtown Atlanta.
Oh, see, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, one of the cool things that I know that y'all also do is offer some products for sale that are local, which I think is really neat because we have a lot of homegrown type products. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Right now we have local honey from Sweetwater Creek Honey Company. I know, isn't it wonderful? So we do have that in the shop. And we also have a local soap maker who is right in town, and she has her products in the shop as well. And you know, anything that we come across that's local that we can represent, we just feel like if we can keep it local, sell local, and show our visitors that come in, you know, what we do have in Douglasville, then that kind of works for everyone.
Well, I know since we run at the Chamber the Buy Local program, we really encourage people to buy things here in town and keep those tax dollars local. So that's a big part of that. But so that's obviously what you do here is people come to you. But I think you go out across the state and tell people all about Douglasville and about coming here. Is that right?
That's correct. We're a part of, it's called AMTA, and that is Atlanta Metro Travel Association. And we're involved in that in many ways. We're able to advertise through that. And in that, that regional metro area, they also push information out to us. So I'm very involved in that and attend those meetings and part of that organization, but they help us to get business and also send people our way. And then I do go within the state and outside of the state to many trade shows or to events and conferences to promote Douglasville and Douglas County and send people our way.
So if I was in Ohio and I had a conference I was trying to bring somewhere, what would you tell me about how wonderful our conference centers and all of our resources are here in Douglasville and Douglas County?
Well, if you were in Ohio, and I will probably be doing a show in Ohio, I take everything from the city that I can think of. We have a visitor's guide that we produce at the CVB, and also we take your piece from the chamber,
community guide.
Yeah, the community guide and the Douglas County map, and those are our main pieces to take, and that really represents the city. And we also offer for anyone who wants to give us information to take, we take that to give out. So we basically say, here are, and we have lists of all the meeting spaces available. We have lists of all the restaurants in the area. Also hoteliers, we have lists of those. So we have a whole package that we say, if you're coming, you can come and stay, play, eat, meet, whatever you want to do, and we can accommodate your group.
That's great. Well, I know one of the reasons I like Douglasville and Douglas County so much is we have everything in a small community that you could possibly want and be able to do, but you also have great access, right? Because we're 20 minutes from Atlanta if you want to go see a ball game, or if you want to go to the theater or do something that we don't have here. It's also convenient, but I still get to come home to my small community and still have all the great festivals and activities. You mentioned a couple of those, and I know you guys have Tourism Week is coming up next week, right?
Tourism Week starts, yes, it's Monday.
Oh gosh, so it is right away.
Yeah, we're going to kick it off, and we're having on Friday an open house. So that's for anyone, for everyone in the community, the businesses, and it's pretty much all day. It's just a drop-in. It's like, come and see what we do. Look at the brochures, and if local businesses want to bring flyers, coupons, or anything to give out, we welcome that as well. And really, awesome. We just want them to come and meet our staff and see what we do, because I think a lot of people don't really know what we do.
That's great. Well, and Kimberly, I know, is newer to the Convention and Visitors Bureau. We are so excited to have you here in our community and in town. And what better person to talk about the community than somebody who chose to be here, right? Somebody who wanted to be here and be here with their family. So I just think that's wonderful. We are so excited to have the CVB participating today in the Chamber Expo. Is there anything else that you want to tell us about the CVB that I didn't ask about?
Well, I do want to say we have lots of events going on, and over at, if they stop by our table today even, we have lists of the events in the county, in the city, and we would love for people, we have Friday Night Flicks coming up. That's also...
My kids love Friday Night Flicks. Nothing like sitting out on the bricks watching a movie and eating popcorn.
I know, and things like that are totally free for people to come and participate in. So if they would just stop by our booth, we have a large basket of things to give away that's full of goodies. So
that's great. That's wonderful. Well, it's nice when you can stay in town and go do something fun like that, and even better when it's free, especially with gas prices the way they are. So
exactly,
I like it. I think it's a great idea.
Do your staycation
Your staycation. I love it. And we've got great hotels and restaurants, so it's a good way to do it. Absolutely. I appreciate you coming to visit with me, and we'll be right back from here at the Chamber Expo with more great exhibitors.
We're back here with more of our exhibitors here at the Business to Community Expo here at Arbor Place Mall, and we're meeting with one of our local nonprofit organizations, and this is John from Grace. And hi, John, why don't you tell us a little bit about Grace and what it stands for and what you guys do for our community?
Sure, glad to do it. Grace stands for Global Relief Association for Crisis and Emergencies. We are a nonprofit organization and based out of here in Douglasville, and we have a counseling office here, and also we have human trafficking prevention efforts in Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is quite global, just not within Douglasville. So
exactly.
That's awesome, and it's a great service that you guys provide to the community and worldwide. And I know we were talking earlier, and I'd followed you guys on Facebook where you have children that you're caring for through mission trips and different service organizations.
Absolutely. We have a child sponsorship program that we have several kids that we sponsor out of Thailand. These kids are at high risk of being trafficked. They come out of the slums of Pattaya, and the sponsorship provides food, educational supplies for them, food for their families, and for the center where they're staying. And it helps to bring them out of poverty, which is a driving force in human trafficking.
That's awesome that you guys are doing that from here all the way in Thailand.
How about that?
I know, it's amazing what you can do when you put your heart into it.
That's right.
Great. So if people have questions about how to contact you about being involved or for counseling services,
Sure.
why don't you tell everyone where you're located and your phone number and website?
Awesome. We are located at 3150 Golf Ridge Boulevard, Suite 201. That's right behind Gold's Gym off of Chapel Hill Road. Our phone number is 678-715-4722. And also my email address is John, that's JON.Sullivan@globalreliefassociation.com.
Perfect. And you have Facebook too. I know that's how I keep up
Facebook,
with you guys.
Twitter, absolutely.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being
You bet.
here with
Thank
us.
you, Sarah.
You're welcome. And we'll be back with more from our expo.
Hi, we're back at the Douglas County Chamber Expo here at Arbor Place Mall on a sunny Saturday. Very excited to be talking to some of our expo exhibitors today. And here with me right now is Kim Harp. Now, Kim, you're with Life Care Family Medical Weight Loss Center.
Yes.
And I know that y'all, by the name, do a weight loss program and help families really with that balance in their lives.
Absolutely.
But can you tell me a little bit about the practice and what it is that y'all do?
Yes, ma'am. We do the medical portion, which is family practice on one side, but the other side is the weight loss. So we started with just the weight loss program. It's monitored by our physician, Dr. Michael Moody. Make sure everything is in order before you can start the weight loss program. So make sure you're healthy enough to go through the program.
And I would imagine that's really important because you have
Very
to make sure
important.
everything's good, all your organs are working properly
Absolutely.
before you start any kind of program, whether it be
Absolutely.
exercise or diet, right?
Absolutely. You need to make sure, that everything is good and it's working good. Your heart, we do EKG, a full blood panel
Perfect.
workup. And then we've also introduced the new laser hair removal
Oh, really?
and the Vaser shape. So
You got all kinds of things going
and
on.
we're growing. We're
Well-
growing. It's exciting.
Well, tell me, so if I was to walk into the practice with Dr. Moody, tell me a little bit about what would happen first. Obviously, we do the medical evaluation to make sure that the person is perfectly healthy, but what kinds of things, what are the options that exist that people need to know about out there that they can get help with the weight loss program?
Well, you'll come in, and like you said, you'll get, you'll go through the office for the consult with Dr. Moody first. So they'll do a full workup, similar to that of a physical.
Okay.
So we'll do, take down family history, all of the important information. Then we'll do an EKG, check your vital signs, do a chemistry panel,
Okay.
which is cholesterol, triglycerides, the blood count, several tests. I mean, that's just a few of all the tests that's in the panel.
Okay.
Once all that comes back good, and Dr. Moody feels that you're ready to proceed, then you'll come back in and you'll start with the weight loss portion, if that's what you choose to do. You don't have to do the weight loss portion. You can come in and just do the laser hair removal, or you can just do the Vaser shape. So,
Tell me a little bit about Vaser shape, because that's something I've never heard of before.
Vaser shape's exciting.
Tell me about it.
Non-invasive liposuction.
Oh my gosh, who knew there was such a thing?
Absolutely amazing. You come in after a hard day of work, it's perfectly fine. Before you go to work, you can do it at any time. Come in, lay down on the table, and let us massage you.
Right.
The Vaser shape is done through ultrasound and massage. So basically the ultrasound, just like you would have an ultrasound done with the gel and the hand piece. So you do the ultrasound, it gets nice and warm. It's so relaxing. Then with that comes massage. So it's for a particular area. You can't do all of your body at one time. That's just
Darn
too
it.
much.
I was
yeah.
kind of getting excited there for a minute, so I'd have to pick a thigh or maybe my tricep.
Exactly. Now, if you choose your arms, you do both arms.
Well, that's good because you look a
you
little
don't want
silly.
to. You don't want to be off balance.
No, that'd
That's
be
not
bad.
cool. That's
That'd
not
be
cool.
bad.
Yeah. So thighs, abdomen area, arms, the back area back here.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that too.
Yep.
Sure.
The back side of the thighs, calves, we can do all of that.
So really all kinds of different places
All
that
of
you can work on.
And everybody has a certain trouble area. Even if you think the person is absolutely perfectly shaped, there's a trouble area somewhere. Maybe it's not excessive fat, maybe it's stretch marks.
Yeah.
The Vaser shape can help to tighten that skin up, and it does really well.
Who knew?
Really well. But it's non-invasive, so when you get off of that table, you're ready to go.
So
Be it
there's not a
grocery
recovery
shop-
time or anything.
No downtime.
That's
Zero
wonderful.
downtime. All you get from it is less fat
Right?
and relaxation.
Oh, who wouldn't want that? Both those would be really,
It's
really
lovely.
high up. It is lovely.
It is,
That's
it's
great.
lovely.
Now, do you guys get to participate? Since you
We
obviously
do.
good,
We
that's
do.
awesome
We
because you
do.
could use a little relaxation, I would imagine.
Well, we had to have guinea pigs.
Oh.
So we were all
That's nice.
chomping at the bit to get in there and try.
Well, that's good because
so.
as we're talking, you can actually tell me from firsthand
Personal experience, absolutely.
I think that's wonderful.
Absolutely,
That's really great.
yes.
Well, where are you located? So if I was trying to find you and go see Dr. Moody, where would I find you?
8464 Adair Street.
Oh, okay.
So right in downtown Douglasville, we're directly behind the post office.
Very easy, very convenient to get to. And if you're interested in going to visit Kim or Dr. Moody or any of her compatriots that are all here today talking to us at the Expo, please visit her. They are all there at Life Care Family Medical Practice and Weight Loss Center. So, Kim, thank you for coming and spending time with me today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And thanks for educating me on something I didn't know about.
Absolutely. Mother's Day's coming up.
It is, and I'm sure, are you guys offering specials and packages?
There are always specials and packages offered.
Good. And do you
Always.
have a website that they would go to, or would they call?
Life Care Family Practice.
Okay, .com?
.com, yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yep.
LifeCareFamilyPractice.com and right there on Adair Street.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kim. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for being with us here at the Chamber Expo Spotlight. We'll be back with more information soon.
Hello, I'm Matt Barrington with the Douglas County Chamber, and we're at the Business Community Expo 2014. And I am here with Dr. Boutwell and his company, and I'm going to ask her to tell me a little bit about her dental company.
My name is Angela Grizzard, and I am actually the office manager at Douglas Dental Studio. And Dr. Boutwell has been in practice for about 15 years. We are located off Chapel Hill Road in the Hobby Lobby and Kohl's Shopping Center area. We're in the little professional building right there in the corner. We do accept most insurances, so we'd love to have you come out and visit us.
All right. Can you give us your address and if you have a website and maybe the telephone number?
We do. Our address is 3009 Chapel Hill Road, Suite A, Douglasville, Georgia 30135. Our phone number is 770-942-8288. And our website is www.douglasdentalstudio.com.
All right, thank you so much, and we're so glad that you're out here representing your company, and we appreciate you being a part of this Business Community Expo. And thank you so much, and we'll get back to the exhibitors.
Welcome back to the Douglas County Chamber Expo here at Arbor Place Mall. We're so excited to be here today with all of our vendors, but I have with me today Dr. Twiggy Harris with Kaiser Permanente, and Kaiser is one of our silver sponsors here at the Expo and a great participant in the Chamber all around. Dr. Harris is here with me today to just tell us a little bit about Kaiser, and I know that Kaiser has been in the market now for a couple of years, has been very active in the community, but tell me a little bit, as a doctor at Kaiser, what do we need to know about Kaiser?
Right. So Kaiser has been in the Douglasville area for 3 years. We have a medical office open, and actually we're expanding this month to expand the amount of doctors who can take care of our members in that building.
Oh, that's great. I know you're expanding throughout the building, right?
Yes.
The space and the number of doctors.
And the number of doctors. So
fabulous.
We have internal medicine providers, gynecologists, pediatricians, and we are looking forward to taking care of our Douglasville members.
That's awesome. And Kaiser's kind of a one-stop shop, right? The
Yes.
whole idea behind it.
That
as
is
a
correct.
member,
Yes.
and I hear all the great commercials about wellness.
Yes, yes.
So I know that y'all talk a lot about wellness.
Big on wellness, and when you mention the one-stop shop, when you come and see your doctor, you leave the office, you go to the lab, which is right in the same building. You can go to X-ray, same building, and then right over to pharmacy. So you never have to leave the building to get all of your healthcare needs met at one visit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that's awesome.
Well, no wonder y'all need to expand. I'm sure you're doing very well. It's a great concept.
It's a great concept, and also if you need to see a specialist that's at maybe a different office building than the Douglasville location, they still have the medical record at their fingertips, excuse me.
Right.
So when you go to see them, they have your medical record right there before them.
So it's all on computer.
So it's all on computer.
That is fabulous.
We have the largest electronic medical record in the nation.
Wow.
Through our Kaiser system.
That's great.
So it's pretty exciting.
And Dr. Harris, you do internal medicine, is that right?
Yes, I'm an internist. I work at our Town Park office.
Okay.
And so May is National Stroke Awareness Month.
Oh, okay.
So I thought I'll take my time today talking a little bit about prevention of stroke.
Well, and people are really misled about stroke, right? People think, oh, it's only men, or it's only, and I've heard enough to know that's not the case.
That is not the case.
Tell me a little bit about.
It can happen to anyone, men, women, young people, actually. So, and one of the things you can do to prevent stroke is to get up and walk. 30 minutes, 5 days a week. It's not a lot. 30 minutes, really.
No, I think anybody can do that, right?
30 minutes.
Can I walk in the mall?
You can walk the mall.
Well, that'd be okay.
There you go. That counts.
That counts.
So walking
good.
the mall counts, because what it does is it improves the blood flow in your circulation. So even if it's not necessarily about weight loss, weight loss is a nice side effect of walking, but it's more about blood flow and blood circulation. So if you can just move, get up, get off the couch, stop being sedentary, and just move, that can prevent a stroke.
So maybe turn off the TV,
turn off the
go
TV.
See nature. There's some pretty things
sure.
out there too.
Wonderful.
That's great.
So because what stroke is about is that you lose blood flow to your brain.
I was actually going to ask you, because you hear about it, and I'm sure there are other people out there besides me who don't know exactly what having a stroke means.
Right. So we think about a heart attack. The blood flow to the heart stops.
Right.
And the muscle stops, and you fall down in pain. It's the same thing with a stroke.
Okay.
It's like a brain attack. So the blood flow to the brain stops. And actually there are there's a mnemonic called FAST.
Okay.
That helps you think about what are the symptoms of stroke. So the first one is facial drooping.
Okay.
So you'll physically notice a sudden facial droop. So think about that if you're looking at a loved one or a friend, and it will happen very suddenly.
Okay.
And then another is arm weakness or numbness. So suddenly, and for someone who doesn't really have an issue with arm weakness or numbness, your arm will suddenly go numb or weak. And then lastly, speech. So people think about speech slurring. So you're talking to a friend and suddenly they're confused and their words are slurring.
Okay.
And then the last is T for time. That means it's time to call 911.
Okay.
So FAST.
So even I should be able to remember this, right?
That. Let's see what you got.
So face.
Yes.
F, so facial drooping.
Right.
A is for arm.
Arm. Yes.
So your arm goes slack and you don't have any activity in your arm.
Yes.
S is speech. So you're slurring. Your speech is odd in some way. Mm-hmm. And then T is time. It's time to call.
Time to call 911.
Time to call 911.
Because immediate treatment is the key to survival.
Right.
You can lose brain function in 60 seconds. And it can become irreversible in 3 hours.
So time is important.
Time
if you see any of those things happening, and certainly if they're all happening at the same time, you need to call 911. Don't try to call someone else, get them to the hospital.
Right.
That's good to know.
So that is good information to know. But again, if we can prevent a stroke, we prefer that. But if you are having symptoms of a stroke, you need to get care immediately.
Great.
Because really, 75% of patients who have a stroke become disabled. So
sad.
It's a staggering statistic. So if you can prevent that, you really want to
And it's any age. It's not like this is just something that happens.
Right. It's any age. Now, 2/3 of patients with strokes are over 65, quite honestly. But the others are, younger than 65.
So perhaps that sedentary lifestyle, you need to keep active. You need to keep walking.
You need to keep walking. You need to eat right. Limit fatty foods. Again, you want good things in your body.
Right.
So eat well, exercise. And if you can do those two things.
Eat right and exercise.
Easy.
Gee, yeah, no problem. It's funny. I've got teenage children, and they've even recognized by this point in their lives that everything that tastes good isn't good for them.
Hello.
So they're like, Mom, why are we having this food? This isn't the stuff because we're going to go exercise.
Right. And you can make it fun.
You can.
Eating well can be fun.
And it's balance, right?
It's balance. I was just going to say that. I like to tell my patients, I live by the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're eating right, you're doing all the right things. So that 20%, maybe on the weekends, you're going out, you're eating a little less lax, less strict. And that's okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
That seems very, very fair.
That's a good rule of thumb. So
I agree. I think that's great. It's hard to do. It's definitely hard to do it. But if you put it in your calendar and you schedule the time to do it, or do it as a family.
Right. This time of the year.
Exactly.
Like I was just telling my colleague, my daughter is playing softball.
Exactly.
So when she's practicing, why not walk around
the track?
Time. You can do that. So don't just sit in the chair and watch your kids practice.
Sitting in the car in the air conditioning. No. Get out. Go on. walk.
Get out, and then you can walk with your kids too.
I like it. That's a great idea. Plus, it sets a good example, right?
Right.
So if mom's out walking, they're
Yes.
thinking, oh, well, okay, well, if they can go walk,
right.
It's a great
and
idea.
it adds up too. So if you're doing 10 minutes in the morning and maybe 20 minutes in the afternoon, there's your 30 minutes.
It's a
so
great
you don't
idea.
have to have a block of time.
Well, and you can get those pedometers, right? So
yes.
you know how many steps you're taking.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great alternative to, and since it is Stroke Awareness Month, to worrying about stroke or other medical conditions. So I'm with you. I think the exercise and the eating right. I like that idea.
Go. Let's go with that.
I like it. Let's go with that. It's a lot healthier.
Yes.
Well, Dr. Harris, I'm so excited that you're here with us. And of course, thanks to Kaiser for being one of our sponsors.
Yes.
We're so excited about how involved Kaiser is in our community and continues to be. And folks like Dr. Harris who are able to come out and tell us just little tidbits of things that we can do to just be that much healthier in our lives.
Yes, wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks
Very
for
nice
having
to meet
me.
you. We're going to be back soon with more from the Chamber Expo. We appreciate you sticking with us. Thank you.
All right, I'm Matt Barrington. I'm representing the Douglas County Chamber today at the Business and Community Expo, and we're here with Tanasha Gray, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her business, while I get a massage. So go away.
I'm Tanasha Gray, and thank you. Today, we're offering therapeutic chair massage services, and we're located on Riverside Parkway, right in the Tributary Village Center. And there we offer hot stone massages, deep tissue work. We do body work such like Swedish Thai massage, foot reflexology, and many more. Right now, currently, we're offering a $39. I say $39, full 60 minutes massage, Swedish massage. You can come, enjoy, relax, and enjoy a full session with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's very good. You want to give your address and your location, and if you got a website.
Sure, we're located on Riverside Parkway, 1851 Riverside Parkway. We're on the second floor. Oz Pizza is downstairs, and we are, you can find us on the website at www.sowmassage.com.
Thank you, Tanasha. And now we'll go back to our exhibitors. That was great. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Douglas County Chamber Expo here at Arbor Place Mall. We are so excited to have with us today West Georgia Technical College, who is one of our silver sponsors at this year's Expo. I have with me Lisa Donian, and Lisa, you are the director of the campus here in Douglasville, correct?
Correct. I'm the associate provost for the camper, which is essentially director of the
wonderful.
campus.
So as associate provost of the campus, you get to work with all kinds of different faculty and staff, and certainly some wonderful students. Can you tell me a little bit about West Georgia Technical College?
Well, we've been going through a lot of changes. We've been growing over the last few years. We currently have 6 campuses. That's changed over probably the last 2 years from just 3 campuses, but we have campuses in, of course, Douglasville and Waco and Carrollton and Coweta. We have a brand new campus that went up in Coweta just recently, and we also have one in, help me out, what am I forgetting here, folks? Noonan, thank you, in Noonan. That's the Coweta campus, and then LaGrange. The LaGrange campus, but also our last campus is a virtual campus, the VLC, Virtual Learning Campus.
And that's a huge move. Lots of people who just don't have the time to be able to get on campus, so that's a great access point.
Right. We've always had classes actually online, but these are programs, actual diploma, certificate, associate degree programs, totally online.
Very good. Well, I know you're doing lots of wonderful things at the Douglasville campus. I'm thrilled to serve as part of the West Georgia Technical College Foundation Board and to work with all of the campuses, of course. But I will be honest, special place in my heart for the Douglasville campus because y'all are right here. Lisa, you brought some friends with you today to talk about some of the programs that y'all have.
Right.
Let you go ahead and introduce them. I'd love to hear more about what's going on our own campus.
Wonderful. Right next to me is Jessica West, and she is our dental assisting instructor, and right by her is Bill Sewell, who is our marketing manager, marketing management instructor. He's also the program chair for that program.
Very good. Bill, you're in marketing and management. Marketing obviously is something everybody is here today to do, talking about their business, getting the information out. Tell me a little bit about the marketing and management department and what kind of opportunities exist for students to come to West Georgia Tech there.
Oh, there's so many opportunities. I have the best program and the best students on the whole college. And
Jessica, you ready?
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm setting the bar pretty high.
Yep, I hear some trash talk starting already, but
yeah, but we do a lot of fun things. I help students achieve their goals and present them with career opportunities in all kinds of fields. I like to focus on hands-on experiences for students and get them involved in what they can expect after they graduate.
So in your department and in your field, what are most of the students? I mean, obviously there are trends all the time. You see people who want to go and be something specific. I know for a while there everybody wanted to be CSIs, right? And go through forensics and all that. So what do you see as the upcoming fields in marketing and management? What do a lot of the students wanting to graduate and do?
Well, you know, every organization out there needs marketing people.
Oh, absolutely.
And the latest trends and activities I've seen, there's an effort in sports marketing. And so I took some students over to meet with Atlanta Braves executives and to learn about career opportunities there. There's also some opportunities in e-commerce and that kind of marketing. So we're kind of gearing up there, and then finally in the social media area is where we're trying to get people acquainted with how to properly use the social media.
I would imagine that many of them are well versed on how to use it, just maybe not to use it the right way, because you know I've got a couple teenagers. They certainly have got the social media thing down.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
So it's a very fast-growing field.
Very good. Well, it sounds like there's lots of exciting things going on in the marketing and management department, but let's talk about teeth. Right?
Let's talk about it.
It's important because we all have them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And if even the marketing majors, they're going to need really pretty teeth if they're out trying to talk to people and have them buy things.
Absolutely.
So I think it's important that we talk a little bit about the dental department. Jessica, tell me a little bit about your department and what kind of things you offer to students coming to West Georgia Tech.
Well, the dental assistant program at West Georgia Tech is phenomenal. We actually do hands-on as if they were in the dental office. The laboratory at the West Georgia Tech campus is set up as an actual dental assisting or a dental office that you would walk into. They get all the experience of every procedure that is done with the doctor. They have two different levels of achievement there. There's the basic dental assisting, and there's also advanced, where they go into the advanced skills and also laboratory work.
Wow, so they can actually get hands-on with patients, or do you all have live patients after, obviously, I'm sure you practice on other things first, but is there an opportunity for your students to actually work with folks coming in and getting their teeth cleaned?
Well, actually what we do in the dental assistant department is we work with our mannequins to start out with to learn the skills. Their last semester or their last term of school, they actually go out and intern in a dental office where the dentist actually evaluates them and they get a chance to see what it's like to work with real patients.
Perfect. So at that point they're out there and they're getting that practical hands-on experience as well.
Absolutely.
That's great. That's wonderful. And do you both see that you have a lot of students in your department? I know Lisa was mentioning that the population there at West Georgia Tech, you guys, enrollment is up, which is a great thing. We want enrollment up and folks getting in and getting their certificates and getting out of school. Do you find that your departments are both full?
They're growing. They're
good.
Growing.
Yeah, the dental assistant program is really growing. A lot of people are finding it very interesting, and it's a good thing because there's so many different avenues that you can go with the dental assistant diploma.
That's great. So Lisa, if someone wanted to attend West Georgia Technical College and did not know where the campus was, where would they go to come on site and see your campus?
Well, they need to come to 4600 Timber Ridge Drive. And that is right off Chapel Hill. It is right next to the First Baptist Church, so very easy to find. They would come to Student Services.
Okay.
That's their first stop. and they can find out about all the programs, not just at Douglas, but at all the campuses, because we don't always have the same programs at every campus. And just apply. They need to take the either the Compass exam, which is our placement exam, or we do accept the ACT and the SAT.
Very good.
So that is their first step.
Very good. Yeah. Well, we are so excited to have you all with us today, and really to have West Georgia Tech in the community. As you mentioned, there are numerous different campuses. We happen to think the Douglasville campus is the best, and certainly after hearing from two of the instructors and department heads, hearing a little more about the departments, I think that you've got a great team.
I do. I have a wonderful team, and I'm with you. I think the Douglas campus is the best campus.
Well, I would hope so, Associate Provost over here. That's what we want to hear, right?
Absolutely.
Is there anything else going on at West Georgia Tech that you want to share with us, or any upcoming news or upcoming events that people may want to hear about?
Well, our big news is that we have a new president.
I saw that.
Yes, absolutely. Mr. Stephen Bennett, and he is coming from another technical college, Southern Crescent.
Right.
Which is a little further south here. And he should be starting with us officially on June 2nd, but he should be transitioning during that time, so we'll be seeing him off and on. We look forward to it.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. It's, we may be a little nervous. It's the unknown, it's new, but
absolutely.
we, all of us look forward to working with him and getting to meet him, getting to know him.
Very good. Change always brings new energy, so that's a good thing.
It does.
Energize everybody around it.
Yes.
Very good. Well, we're excited to meet him, and we're excited to have you all with us today. We appreciate you taking time out of your Saturday to come and be part of the Chamber Expo. And we will continue to tell people the good news about West Georgia Technical College, whether they're getting their education about the teeth or marketing or any other department that you have there at West Georgia Tech, because you have so many offerings.
Yes, we do. Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us here at the Douglas County Chamber Expo. We're excited to hear from more of our vendors soon, and we'll be right back. Thank you for being with us today at the Douglas County Chamber Expo here at Arbor Place Mall. You know, it's a great thing to be able to come to your community mall and meet with all of these great businesses who are here trying to do business and do good things in our community, and that's part of why the Chamber exists. We want people to buy local and shop Chamber members. If you'd like to come by the Chamber of Commerce, we hope you'll come visit us anytime, Monday through Friday. We're right on Church Street at 6658 Church Street. You can reach us at any time, and we'd love to tell you more about the community, about our wonderful business members, and be able to give you a map or a community guide or one of the many things that we have available for our community. Douglasville and Douglas County are a wonderful place to live, and we're pleased to be part of the excitement here in Douglas County. We hope you'll join us next year in 2015 for next year's Chamber Expo.